Media significantly influences our lives, offering connections and real-time information. It aids in integrating into new cultures, as illustrated by an interview with Giuseppe, a 22-year-old Italian expat in the Netherlands who shares his experiences.
I chose to move to the Netherlands because, from the beginning, I had this dream of living abroad, of experiencing life in a city outside of Palermo and outside of Italy. I wanted to immerse myself in a completely new world. I had the opportunity to move here because of a distant cousin of mine who owns a house here. And since he no longer lives in it, I was able to take advantage of the chance to move. I must admit that before moving, I had some doubts. But it was videos like the ones you easily find on platforms like TikTok that made me fall in love with Amsterdam specifically. These videos gave me the push I needed to take the leap and embrace a new world. It wasn't exactly advertising that convinced me, but rather reviews from other young expats, both Italian and non-Italian, who had moved to the Netherlands. Most of the feedback was positive, and that really encouraged me, giving me even more motivation to make the move. Even before moving to the Netherlands, I started practicing and learning the basics of Dutch through platforms like Duolingo. As soon as I arrived, I uploaded my resume to LinkedIn, and thanks to platforms like Find the Job NL, I quickly found a job. I was hired almost immediately, which was incredible and completely unexpected. Now, I've been working in a stable job with a decent salary for about 6 months. When I first arrived here, I felt completely lost. I had always lived in a small town where I knew every street, every corner. But moving to a metropolis like Amsterdam was incredible. I felt completely overwhelmed. Even something as simple as finding my way from the airport to my new home was a challenge. It might sound trivial, but Google Maps was a huge help, and I still use it regularly to get around the city. I'm very close to my family, and that was by far the hardest part of moving abroad, leaving them behind in Sicily. But thanks to this thing, I'm able to stay in touch with them at all times. It is indispensable for me to keep in touch with them via calls, voice messages, texts, and video calls. Hearing their voices and seeing their faces, especially in those first days when I felt most alone, helped me to feel connected and less isolated. Feeling their presence during video calls in particular is priceless, because there's nothing like seeing your loved ones face to face, even from afar.
Throughout the course of our interview with Giuseppe, we discovered that media are indispensable for young expats to facilitate the process of settling abroad. Moreover, our findings highlight how media guide us in our journeys, revealing that we are never truly alone.